The Chiefs just signed Drue Tranquill to a 3-year deal worth $19 million with $13 million being guaranteed. This is a great signing for the Chiefs since Drue Tranquill was a consistent key player for this Chiefs defense. He was a former safety when he was with the Chargers, and when he came over to the Chiefs, he played linebacker, and he can actually play any position at the linebacker position. He can fill the gap really well against the run. He finished last season with 79 tackles and 4.5 sacks and filled in a ton when Nick Bolton was out for some time. Having him on a 3-year deal is nice as well for the Chiefs since he's locked in and not going anywhere. They paid him a good contract as well. He got that bag as deserved. It was known he wanted to stay in Kansas City since at the parade he did say it's so much better than the Chargers. But I'm assuming since he signed a 3-year, the 3rd year might be a player option. 2 years might be guaranteed, but that's still nice. Chris Jones tweeted yesterday too, which is interesting since nothing has been official yet, but you assume something is closing soon. This is great for the Chiefs since now they for sure locked in Drue and hopefully within the next few days lock in Jones, which is a huge weight lifted off their shoulders. Those two are key pieces to this defense, and when you lose guys like that, you can definitely tell. So it's good they won't be going anywhere. Now the focus is going to see what's going to happen with Snead. It's been reported a ton of teams have shown interest in him and would trade for him, but hopefully it's more than just a 2nd round pick. L'Jarius Sneed had his best year last year. When you lose a guy like that, you can definitely tell. It helps a lot since the Chiefs do have Trent McDuffie, but if they're able to keep both of them, that's the best quarterback duo in the league. This defense is already so strong and so deep, and if you can keep a young Trent McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed paired up together for at least one more year, that will help their chances for this three-peat so much more. This defense is already the youngest defense in the league, and they have a lot of younger guys that they haven't even used yet. The Chiefs do this a lot. They like to develop younger guys under other people, so keeping Snead in another year would just help the other guys under him as well. But the thing is with Snead, he's definitely deserving of a high contract, and if a team wants to trade for him, it just has to see what the package is, because to me, just a 2nd round pick isn't enough. Maybe there's no other option. Even if it is just draft picks, hopefully it's not just one 2nd round pick, and it can be multiple mid to late round picks. I'm not expecting a 1st round pick or anything, but some mid round picks would be nice. The Chiefs have a lot of upcoming free agents, but since they were able to sign Drue Tranquill, this will help out their defense a ton. Bringing back Spags and the linebacker coach as well. It seems like first Brett Veach in the front office want to bring back these key pieces like Drue Tranquill and Snead and definitely Chris Jones before going into the offense. I'm sure the Chiefs will sign a wide receiver in this free agency, but it's not 100% on who, but also they're definitely going to draft one, hopefully in the 1st round as well. But this is a great signing for the Chiefs. This helps them out a lot and brings out a ton of weight lifted off their shoulders. Now they just need to focus on signing Chris Jones to his contract. I think a lot of people are worried about Willie Gay leaving the Chiefs, which makes sense. He is a really good player, but it was kind of known already that he was going to be leaving this free agency, and with the re-signing of Drue Tranquill, this pretty much confirms that. Willie Gay also tweeted after the wild card round against the Dolphins, that freezing cold game, that it was probably his last game played in Arrowhead. So that's just one of the few free agents that the Chiefs might be losing. I say might, but Willie Gay, he's probably like 90% leaving. It's unfortunate, but the Chiefs just can't afford him, and that's one of the costs of doing business. You would have to part ways eventually. It is unfortunate, but that's one thing about the Chiefs. They have such a deep linebacker room. That's one of the things that they have over anybody's teams. Yeah, they have one of the best quarterback duos, but their linebacker room is so deep, especially keeping Drue Tranquill. You still have Nick Bolton, you still have Leo Chanel, and even Charles Omenihu. If he comes back fully healthy, which he has a few surgery updates with his ACL tear, he's going to be a dog next season. This Chiefs defense is still going to be one of the best, if not the best defenses next year. Even with losing Snead, I feel like. Because if you lose Snead, yeah, it hurts, but you still have Trent McDuffie. Brian Cook also should be back. He was playing so good all year long, having one of his best years until he got hurt. So yeah, this Chiefs defense, even if they may be losing some pieces, they aren't going anywhere. They might even be even better next year. Bringing back Chris Jones and having him throughout the whole entire year, avoiding all types of drama, this should be a better atmosphere going into the training camps and everything. This defense is going to be really exciting to watch next year again. I think re-signing Drue Tranquill is such a good idea for the Chiefs and such a great signing, but it is basically saying goodbye to Willie Gay.